Okay, drummers, going to show you a very common problem that you might face if you're gigging or if you're using your kit a lot and transporting it a lot. What we've got here is a floor tom, and as you can see, one of the legs has a threaded part, which is this one here. So it doesn't really matter what I do, this is just not going to tighten up. Say for example, I have a gig on the Friday night. I've just started to tear down my kit to go to the gig and this problem appears. Stay tuned and we'll get on to the cheapest, quickest repair. Welcome back, drummers. I've taken the bottom head off the drum and we're at the offending leg. Let's just turn this around, which is this one here. As you can see, doesn't matter what I do, this is never going to tighten up. So bear with me, I'm going to show you a very cheap and effective repair for this. See if we can get this into a better light. Okay, so first thing, I'm going to have to do this one-handed, so forgive any shakiness of the camera. First thing, remove this leg. I don't need that for now. Next thing we need to do is we need to go inside the drum, and as you can see, this is quite an old drum. It's actually over 20 years old and needed a really good service. These are the two boys we're going to have to remove here to get this part off. And all we're going to use for that there is a standard Phillips head screwdriver. So I'm doing this with one hand, so just bear with me. That's my plate coming down. I should just be able to remove this. So, if we look inside here, we should be able to see that this boy here is really just attached onto a sort of like a welded on, bolted system. And as I said, it doesn't matter what we do, this is never going to tighten up. It's never going to hold the leg. So I'm just going to remove the actual wing nut altogether. And what I'm going to use to repair it with is a tuning peg. And you could use an ordinary screw and a nut if you really wanted to. But what I'm going to use, because it actually works very well, is the inner part of one of the tensioning lugs, one of the tuning lugs. So inside, this would be actually inside a lug. Basically provides something that when you take this boy here, so just bear with me, see if I can get this set up against something. What I'll do is I'll put this way around inside here, hit through one finger. Or sorry, one hand. Let's try and get this lined up. Let's see. There we go. So I have that now inside in there. And now I can fit this boy in here. There we go. So basically this boy will be attached in like this. Now we're ready to fit this back onto our drum again. Put your lug back in place, like so. Get your bracket and screws. This is just actually the reverse of the install. And you don't have to tighten these here to the death or anything. Just give them a wee sweeten. You don't want them loose, but you don't want them overstressed either. So that is effectively our repair done. And we throw our leg back in again. And you can start by just tightening that by hand to give it an initial grip. Just give it another wee tighten here now. And if we flip the drum back up. Okay, drummers, so as we can see now, our drum is, this is our repair. And we can just basically use our tuning key. use your tuning key to tighten or loosen and adjust height as necessary. Another thing I would say as well is that, you know, say for example you need to use your kit for the gig, and you see the way, like, you know, like the badge is here, and you maybe want that part, you know, you want your drum kit looking its best whenever it's on the stage and that, so you might want its badge sitting pointing out, if you know, to have the aesthetics the way you want them, and you maybe don't want to see this screw being shown to your audience. Well, what you could actually do is you could, before you put that there back onto the drum, flip off the lug on the other side that has nothing wrong with it, and just switch it onto that side, and then switch that one onto the other, and that way whenever you're setting up your kit, it'll be to the inside. It'll be facing, the only person who'll see it will be yourself. So that way, like, you know, your kit will look absolutely pristine. That's the repair, drummers. It'll stand the test of time. It's a get me out of jail free, in a hurry sort of repair. If it's a very expensive kit, you certainly want to be putting on your crack parts. Thanks for watching, drummers. All the best.